Welcome back, guys, on my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with another special build. This time we did a slightly different build. We went for a carbon nav tower using the KTM Rally Replica Windshield and air scoop. We have here an Husqvarna FE 450cc 2022 model. Let's start with the nav tower. It's fully carbon. It attaches to the frame always with a plug and play system, but different from my patented version. It's really interesting how they managed to come up with a different attachment system. This is from Carbon Fox. We have on the nav tower, now we don't have any device because this bike, we're gonna bring it first for a test ride, and then with Luigi, who is the owner of this bike, we will decide if we will go digital or we will go normal road book and trip master. The reason for which we still haven't decided is that the rules in Dakar have changed. This year they presented the digital setup, so since this bike is gonna race in 2023, we want to first understand if to directly put the ERTF digital roadbook or just go classical. This nav tower kit can be used also for adventure riding, so we might place here a Garmin, but be sure to subscribe to the channel, to follow me on Instagram, because I will update this bike. It's not in its final version. Let's say it's 90% complete, but I wanted to bring it on the channel. We will do further tweaks. We probably gonna change the wheels, the tires, put all the nav instruments, so stay tuned for that. Speaking about the windshield, this is the KTM Rally Replica Windshield, means it gives a much better airflow and aerodynamics. It sends the air to the side of the rider and makes it comfortable also for adventure riding. We have a street legal headlight with the high beam, low beam and position light. This is by Hella. It's inside a headlight mask with a ceiling and then on top a stone guard. Being separate from the windshield, this means we will get no reflection at all inside the windshield. Furthermore, being sealed, we won't get the lights dirty inside. We will just have to wipe and have our headlight clean. The whole fairing is held in place by two quick release, so you'll be able to access the nav tower and any wiring by simply removing the windshield by hand. Back here we have the e-retract bracket, which can be used also for rain gear, for your tool bag and so on. There's a particular thing that you've seen on the nav tower. That is this switch, which is the Get traction control switch. On this bike, we have placed 10 levels of traction control. And by this switch that now is mounted on the side of the tower, you'll just need to twist it and you can adjust the setting of the traction control. From this view, you get a clear look of the Get traction control switch, very easy to activate. But we also see the nav tower from the other perspective, and we have moved the OEM dashboard onto the nav tower. This required us to make the wires a bit longer in order to fit here. Then on the handlebar, we placed this CNC machined upper riser where we can fit directly the Garmin Montana. In this case, I am using the Garmin Montana 600T, the 600 series, but we could also place a 700 series or a 276 CX. It's nice in place. If you wanted this upper riser made by Rebel Exports, you can also tilt and get in vertical position the Garmin GPS, both the Montana 700 series and the 600 series. On the side, we have the map switch. Because we changed the ECU, we wanted to give a bit more power to the bike and being able to have the diagnosis on our phone of the bike. So with the Get ECU, it comes with 2 rally maps, but also if we want through the app, the We Get app, we can customize the map. We can give it more fuel, we can adjust it, and we can play around with the settings without taking the risk of breaking our engine or making, some disastrous setting. We will play for sure around with the ECU, because one situation is here in Europe, then when we go to Africa in the desert, it could be that we want to adjust it, maybe put more fuel, make it less lean, but we'll see. Anyway, this ECU gives the bike more power. It has two maps, a more softer map and a more aggressive map. Furthermore, with the adjustable traction control, the settings are infinite and any rider can adjust the throttle response to their needs and to their riding skill level. We will then probably add a steering damper and for sure change the fuel tank, put a bigger front fuel tank. The front 15-liter fuel tank has not yet arrived. This will be placed in a later moment when we go and add also the wheels, steering damper and other accessories. Now that we are on the side of the bike, you can see that we changed the seat cover, went as always with the Selle dalla Valle seat cover with quick dry leather and camel humps to have better grip, layer of memory foam under here, make it more comfortable on long rides if you sit back on the camels. Then we designed a full sticker kit for the bike, but together with the sticker kit, we also changed all the plastic. We bought Ufoplast blue Husqvarna plastic. I never did a Husqvarna fully blue, so I was curious to try. And Luigi gave me the possibility to be creative, told me make me a unique bike and that will perform well in the desert. So I could be creative and we designed this full sticker kit printed with matte lamination together with the blue plastics from Ufoplast. Furthermore, we changed also the frame protector plastics because the OEM were gray, but that's not the only reason. The OEM ones finish lower down, so they protect less the frame. With these Ufoplast one, they protect up to here. So other than being aesthetically more pleasing to see the black protector with all the blue plastics, it also protects more. We also installed the Tecmo carbon protector on the clutch cover. We will do the same on the ignition cover, one other piece that has to arrive. And then we changed the OEM foot pegs. We put the Rebel X Adventure Rally foot pegs. These give a much wider footprint. They protrude much more to the external, giving you a very firm stability of your boot on this foot peg, helping you get more traction and apply more pressure on the foot pegs, but also improving the comfort on the long liaisons. Performance-wise, we also changed the exhaust. We put the slip-on FMF exhaust. I think this looks really good with the colors of the FMF and the stickers, because they're yellow like the rest of the bike stickers, but also this improves the performance of the bike. And tomorrow we will go out and see how much speed this bike has now with the ECU and the slip-on exhaust. We then added swing arm black protectors, also for an aesthetic reason other than protecting the swing arm. We will probably change the bash plate, put more protective bash plate, and also suspensions. We might tweak them, but we will see, because with Luigi we are starting a big journey where first of all tomorrow he will make this bike lose virginity, but also he will embark on a road to Dakar Rally, meaning we will approach his first rallies and adventure riding events, then to move on to more professional races, all the way to prepare him for the Dakar Rally. Well, we are at the end of this bike build video. I will divide the video probably in two parts because there's still quite a bit of work to do after we will have tried and tested the bike, meaning I will then make an update video once we install all the nav instruments, change the wheels, change the tires, and add everything. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram for live updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!